Click on. There we go.
There we are. We in the building. Phil Evans, I agree. We back. Philly Uncensored Sports Podcast is back in the building. 76ers 117-116 win over the division rival Boston Celtics. It don't get no sweeter than this on a lot of levels. It don't get no sweeter. First of all, we got to start off and talk about VJ. We got to talk about the young boy. And surprise, surprise, Tim is not here. Now, keep in mind, y'all may not understand this, but Tim was hating all summer long because he wanted Ace Bailey so bad. The boy didn't want to work out for nobody but Boston. But the Nets and all this other stuff like that, or Washington. Wherever he wanted to go, that's the only team he wanted. He wasn't taking no workouts from the Sixers. He wasn't taking no workouts from nobody else who looked at him. And then Danny Ainge grabbed him up, picked him up there over in Utah. I actually was watching a little bit of the highlights. Watching the stat chart. He barely even playing over there. Utah actually blowing out Clippers right now. Yeah. He got I seen he had 9 minutes, 2 points is all I seen so far. So he actually even started. He come off the bench. But that's neither here nor there. The pick that we made, Tim was hating on. He told me the only good bull that's going to play in the NBA out of the Bahamas was Buddy Hield. That's what he told me. It was a lot of hate work going on, and I said, yo, I seen this ball in some highlights, and in the preseason, he looked pretty good. Tim still hating. I'm sending a video. Tim still hating. Now look, 37. What do you have? 36, 37?
Four.
Okay. 34 points later, an all-time Sixers debut for opening day rookie, even top AI's numbers. Then you had Maxey drop 40. We're going to talk about that, but this game was incredible. The bull VJ special, bro. He's special. Go ahead.
Yeah, I like a lot about his game. Well, for one, he hit 3-pointers. You know, we said, you know, it could be if he hit some threes, right?
What was Tim saying about his threes or something? Was it Tim hating or something? Wait.
I ain't gonna speak on it because he ain't here. Even though
no. We gonna speak on it because he said it. Go ahead.
He was doing a lot of hating on the bull, man. But the young boy, you know what? I when I started thinking about he must be solid when Nick Nurse put him in the starting lineup. When it was like, now here we done just brought Grimes back. Grimes was hooping a little bit at the end of the season, and they like, nah, the young boy going to start. But I didn't think it was going to be like this. I thought it was going to be, and I mean, even to the point like where they passing the ball. Now he missed the 2 free throws. He made the 2 before that.
He made 2, yeah. And he missed 2.
But they still passed it to him, and he shot him with confidence. At least the first 2. And but even with his game is like I was looking at little stuff in his game. Like it was on one down the stretch. Somebody shot. Boston shot. We defended. Rebound was going kind of long, and he just sealed out. Like he couldn't get the ball, but it was just like it was little small stuff that he was doing in the game that I felt like that type game.
Smart.
Yeah, he had basketball IQ. Yeah, I mean he looked like he had it, and he looked like he attacked the basket. His mid range was nice. His moves was nice. Defense was nice. So I was highly encouraged by his debut for the future of the Sixers.
Ethan?
Yeah, me too, man. This was one of the
MOCC. You know he's going to call it up.
I was looking at listen.
Come in the front of the congregation, MOTC.
I'm impressed with him. I feel like that after that AI debut. With AI debut, did he have 30 on AI debut? He might not have 30. He had 20 something.
Who?
This
AI?
was AI debut.
He had 30. That was the record he broke.
Okay. He was top 3 NBA all time with 34.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
He was top 3 NBA all time debut with 34. And listen, y'all not going to hear me talk about Tyrese Halliburton never again. Remember I said we can have Tyrese Halliburton Maxey as our backcourt for the next 10 years? This is it.
I agree.
This is our backcourt for the foreseeable future right now. The backcourt's locked up. We just got to worry about the other positions. The backcourt's locked up.
I agree.
I kind of like Barlow. Barlow was solid. He wasn't that spectacular, but he was solid. If you can get – let's address the elephant in the room first of all. Embiid looks like I'm hoping that that's just the precaution in them and playing. He looked like he was just trying to do walkthroughs. He was like he was non-existent on defense, wasn't active, and like even none of the chase down blocks, nothing. And I was hoping they didn't put him back in down the end of that game because he didn't look like he was back and ready. And I'm hoping that that's not a permanent thing. I'm hoping it's just he got to play himself in the shape.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to give him some grace because I agree with you.
So the bad wow.
It's hilarious. I am trying to give him some grace. I am, because it's his first official regular season game back. He went through the surgery and all that, rehab, everything come along with it. But he did look slow. I do like the final lineup that we used to come back. Nick Nurse put in the bull. Walker playing the center, Barlow playing power forward, and then I guess it was a swing between Grimes and the young bull VJ that was playing the three. And then Maxey, and then whoever wasn't playing the three was either Maxey or Grimes.
Was Oubre in there too?
They put Oubre in after the fact. I think they took out Barlow and put Oubre in for Barlow at one point. Or maybe Walker. Okay, but that lineup actually brought us back in the game. And Maxey, Maxey went off. Early in the fourth quarter, he started hitting threes. I think he hit almost three. It might have been. It was at least two. It might have been 3 threes he hit to start closing that gap. Because at one point we was down by like 11. I was like, I don't know if we're gonna win this. The defense wasn't really getting stops like we needed to. That center bullet from Boston kept running the same pick and roll play. He was getting wide open every time. Then eventually we started locking down. He ended up getting the foul trouble and fouled out, and Maxey got the cooking, and VJ was his wingman, Batman and Robin. It was Batman and Robin. And somebody said in the comment section, D-Wade, that's who I heard most NBA analysts. And when I saw him, that's who he looks like, a young D-Wade. Athletic, aggressive, hard. I love it, bro. We got a backcourt. It's official, bro. It's official.
I don't want to underestimate. I know we hype about VJ, but Maxey was incredible. You
know
Maxey was 7 for 9 from 3.
Woo! And we needed every shot. We needed every shot.
Maxey was incredible.
He was
tonight.
He was. He was.
VJ
special.
was too. I kept telling you. I was telling y'all, VJ was very athletic. That was his.
You did. No, you did.
He man. I'm really going to enjoy this team. I got to see how Paul George is going to fit into it. I really don't want to look forward to Paul George coming in. I want to get the young team running. These older dudes, this was my problem with bringing Paul George in before. I told you he just came for the money. These older dudes like Paul George and what's the other dude we got? Eddie, what's his name? Eddie Eric Gordon and Kyle Lowry. Like, these dudes is taking up roster spots right now that you give to a young boy, in my opinion.
The only thing I say about the old heads,
how many you need? Let's start there.
If you're trying to win, you do need
how
somebody.
I agree. You don't need too many. You don't need too many.
Yeah.
And the reason why Paul George, to me, you need old heads that can actually play without getting hurt. Paul George, to me, it is like you need some old heads for the rah-rah, like even off the bench. I'm cool with a Kyle Lowry or a Gordon. I don't think you need both of them. But Paul George, for the amount of money he's making, he needs to be playing. I'm not cool with him being a cheerleader on the bench. I'm not cool with that, making $200 million. That's crazy work. He needs to be in some of these games, helping you close some of these games in the stretch, because throughout the season, VJ is going to wear down. He only used to playing 30 games in college. You ain't used to playing a whole 80-something game NBA season or even 70 games. He's going to wear down some point throughout the season, and that's when you're going to need an experienced veteran like Paul George or something like that to help you secure some of these wins. Paul George is getting on everybody's nerves. He irritating the Philly fans real bad. But we'll see. I don't think we will have no choice but to run with Lil Z, Maxey, Grimes, and VJ. They're going to have to be our main core dudes right now. So that's what we look at.
You know what I did also like about with Embiid is he looked like he ain't look like he was like want to be that guy, like how he had to be the guy. Remember, there was certain times would be like Maxey cooking and then like B called for the ball, wanted to be like even when they was both like he was doing a whole bunch of the screen, like he was doing a lot of little dirty work and stuff for him because he couldn't do the scoring. So, but he still was while he was in there doing that, but he just was it was a useless spot on defense. It was just a revolving door. So if he's not going to be in shape enough to play at that level, then they need to let him build himself up and then, or find a replacement. But that defense can't happen like that. That was horrible.
Yeah, I mean, I think me and Ethan last year was saying that the keys would eventually have to get turned over to Maxey. I think you agree with that too, Wayne. I think you was reluctant on the time frame. I think we all want to see B take the team a little further than he did. But to me, the look of it was inevitable because B injuries kept piling up. We talked about them big dudes with their knees and their feet and all that kind of stuff like that. Then he was carrying all that weight for a long time, which he finally shedded some weight. So I'm still optimistic B can be impactful in some type of way. Even if he give you 15 and 10.
If you give me 70% Embiid, give me 70% of Embiid, 70% of peak Embiid, and I can take that with these guys on this line.
Where you think he at right now, percent wise?
He look like he like 30. How you gonna slim down and be slower?
He did. I agree. Somebody said at least he looked happy. He wasn't mopey B. He looked more like happy B. He said they trying to look at it. Put a positive spin on his aura that he brought to the game, and he didn't look mopey about it. Y'all agree with that?
I think B's done with the spotlight now. He used to enjoy it because everybody loved him. Now when the love ain't there, you really don't want the spotlight no more. So I think he's happy right now in the background. The spotlight's off of him. Before the season, he say, I'm still the best player on the team. He did say that. Yeah, he said that. I'll find an interview. But
I believe you.
I don't. That's crazy.
He's not.
No, I believe that he said it. I mean,
I'm surprised he would say that at this point in his career.
Because I think at this point, I think Maxey he showed Maxey enough love, and he probably encouraging them young boys enough. You know what I'm saying? To where as though they not feeling no kind of. You know how it's like if your old head still talk like I'm still big. You know what I'm saying? You're like, okay, OG. You know what I'm saying? That's your OG, your old head. You know what I'm saying? But in the back of your mind, you're like, I'll give you buckets. But I
can rock with that. Hutchins, Hutchins. He said Maxey looks more confident this season and seems to be making better decisions. Still needs to work on playmaking, though. I said that the last podcast we did after the Eagles game, we talked about the Sixers a little bit, the one Ethan and Wayne didn't make it to. But that's neither here nor there. No, I'm trolling them. But I said that. The couple preseason games, Maxey just looked like it comes to the NBA career where you just seem like the game just like you the one. Like the game, you just start seeing the game like on another level. Game slows down for you a little bit. You know how to handle pressure situations. You just calm in the moment. And that's what Maxey looks like. He looks very calm in the moment, bro. And tonight, like Ethan said, 7 for 9 from threes, knocking down his free throws in a clutch, making good decisions for the most. Even that pass to Oubre hit the three. That was a very good pass. He penetrated just a little bit in the baseline, kicked it back out to Oubre on the in the wing. Boom, Oubre knocks it down. I think that was a shot that actually gave us the lead, if I'm mistaken. And then we didn't look back from there. So
what's keeping Maxey from being him, in your opinion?
Who said he wasn't him? I think he is him.
I think what keeps him from his consistency.
I think
we've seen where he go through stretches where he do stuff like this. Dennis, but I do think that I agree with you. I think that he showed it in the preseason. They gave that feel like it was like Maxey don't like it. It's kind of like in the past when Maxey rolling and he hot and he got it going and everything else. But then it's like he down. It's like he was shy away from the moment. I don't look to see that from him this season. I think this season, I think Maxey's coming out to assert himself as being that guy.
Yeah, I mean, like last year. But remember what I said from 3 years ago? I predicted that Maxey will increase his scoring average every year, and he did. And I think this year, what was he last year at 25? I think this year he's going to take it to about 27, 28 this year. So I think to me, he's consistently gotten better. So, I mean, is he on a consistent level over like a LeBron or Kevin Durant or Curry? No, I don't think he's on that level. But I think he's consistent as the majority of NBA players who are. Yeah, I think he's consistent, just as consistent as Donovan Mitchell. I think he's just consistent as other dudes, in my opinion. So now you're talking about a running mate next to you in the backcourt that could run the floor and that's a threat to shoot and go to the rack. Oh, it's over. It's over. It's over. And you got your athletic young boys in there with Barlow and them, boys who can rebound and play some defense, man, and run the floor with you, man. It's a wrap. And MOTC, by the way, we did notice you not showing up to the Eagles. After podcast, we did call you out on that. Several people.
Yeah. That how he didn't show up, and that was Carson Wentz's game, though, wasn't it?
Yeah,
McCain gonna play. I am looking forward to these dudes getting healthy, though. Even Paul George, we can see what he can contribute to the team. He's.
But the good part is you got a lot of good young boys. Whereas though, even if you don't got to run them a bunch of minutes, I think that's encouraging that you don't have to run Bede and Paul George that many minutes if they can make it back on the court at all.
Yeah, VJ played 40-something minutes tonight.
Yeah, he played 40.
But like Ephraim said, you can't expect a young boy to be all season to carry it like that at that level. I gotta get it.
I don't. Listen, he balled out tonight. He's going to have his growing pains. Let's not act like the ceiling's falling when he has his growing pains. He's going to go through it. But we see the young boy has the stock to be a nice player in this league. The stock. It's just incredible. It's just incredible looking at these Sixers draft picks. We had 2 back-to-back number 1 picks that aren't in the league right now.
Who are you talking about?
Ben Simmons and Markelle Fultz are not in the league right now. We had 2 back-to-back number 1 picks that's not in the league right now. That's incredible.
Listen, with some incredible. Go ahead.
You know what's funny? I wonder if Morey's going to get props for drafting VJ. Don't nobody want to give him props for drafting.
I told y'all he was going to draft VJ months ago.
So Morey don't get no credit for drafting him as a GM?
It was word that the Sixers was interested in VJ Edgecombe. I don't know if it was on this board or another board. I was talking basketball. It was months.
I'm just saying though. Let's keep it clean though. If it didn't work, if it doesn't work out, and if it turned out that Bailey was that much better than everything else, everybody will be ripping Morey and blaming Morey.
Oh yeah. Listen, first of all, Morey should kiss the feet of whoever keeps him on for how he did a terrible job with this team and lucked up with a high draft pick. That
you got it wrong. That was the scheme to get these old broke down knees.
He fumbled. First of all, he gave Paul George a ton of money that still owe, who's not going to play through his contract, and he gave Joel Embiid a ton of money last year, who's not going to play through his contract. So
it was a couple very, very bad moves that Morey made, but to his credit and to what Wayne's saying, it was also some good moves. The Oubre move, getting Oubre in here I thought was a good move. Even drafting Lil Z. Lil Z ended up being very productive before he got hurt. I can't hate on that.
For ones that don't know.
He calls himself the Zesty Hooper too, by the way. So, he said that's what they calling me online, and he embraced it.
Who started calling him that?
We did here first, but then I guess it picked up traction online.
Somebody went and gripped it up.
Yeah, so I'm still looking for my royalties on that, but we'll see what happens with that. But I got to give him props for that. I'm liking the pick, bro. This dude is looking like he the real deal. I'm trying not to get overly Joe because you know what I mean.
Remember what happened to Jerry McCain last year?
Yeah, no, you did that. I told you to slow down. I told you I slow down. But McCain actually, before he got hurt, remember he started picking back up steam again because he started off hot, then he went to a little low, and then he started kind of actually regaining some traction before he got hurt. But this young boy,
But you know what, though?
He real, man. Real.
But the thing is, when you think about it, like I had to really think about it, like where we drafted him. like it's the first round. Like we done had first round pick like you said, McCain, Maxey, like you know what I'm saying in the 20s, like later on in the first round type picks. Like this dude is a legit top 3 pick. You know what I mean? A legit lottery pick that we plugged into a team that had been making playoff runs. So it's like it's like you surprised that he's balling this well this early, but then it's like he really was a top tier type player coming out. You know what I'm saying in the draft. So you kind of expect them to have something, just not this good though.
Yeah, listen, they could be the new Splash Brothers, bro. If VJ keep knocking that shot down, we already know Maxey's shot is certified. Maxey got a 3. He's one of the top shooters on the Sixers and one of the top shooters in the league, in my opinion. Like he, and the way he pull up is poetry in motion. I love to see Maxey shoot the basketball. VJ got a more of a set 3. He not necessarily a pull up ball like Maxey. Like Maxey will pull on you off the handle, like right. VJ need a little bit more setup. Klay Thompson style, kind of like, you know what I mean? Like set up, square shoulders, square his feet, knock it down. But I like the more than anything about VJ, I like the athleticism because it allows him to get to the basket and then create for himself, for others, and then rise above the defense. Yo, he was trying to catch bodies tonight, man. I'm telling you, I'm hyped, bro. The athleticism is what separates him from a bull like Quentin Grimes. Like Quentin Grimes a hooper. Let's not get it twisted.
He can ball. He got a better 3 than VJ too.
I agree when he hot.
But you know what though?
But that
I just thought about that.
Crazy. Go ahead.
I just thought about that, right? Because as you was talking about the moves Maxey got, and it's like that. All right, Harden was here, and for whatever it was while Harden was here, we know he worked with Maxey, and Maxey picked up some good stuff from there. So I'm like, Paul George, when he first came in, he was kind of like VJ on that, like athletic, uber athletic, getting dunks, playing defense type stuff. Is it possible that maybe he could work with him and help him like how Paul George's game developed into being a better shooter and like even like the mid range shot and stuff like that? I'm saying if you got him on a roster, maybe he could help him out, help him develop it.
Yeah,
Paul George
call himself playoff P and nothing like that, or playoff VJ, then we good.
This is my thing about Paul George, right? Remember what you used to say about what was the old coach we had? Brown. You thought he did what with the Sixers? You thought he instilled a soft mindset with them boys. I'm scared Paul George is going to do his little thing and install a soft mindset in VJ. I don't want him nowhere near VJ.
I don't think he will.
You're not gonna get him and Embiid off the team now.
Listen, no.
Wait a minute. Guess what? But people. Okay. So, do you not think that Maxey benefit?
I don't want VJ on his podcast.
Did Maxey benefit from Harden being around him?
Harden ain't soft though.
Huh?
Harden ain't soft. I agree. He benefited from Harden. I'm cool. You was right. When you said that before, me and you talked about that. Ethan was Tim is the only one who really didn't agree. I agree. He showed Maxey some things that Maxey himself said Harden showed him some things.
But that's what I'm saying. So you don't think that Paul George could, first of all, I don't think VJ to me don't come off as the type like he looked like he about that game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how some dudes just got that dog in him. He looked like he got that dog in him.
He do.
So I don't think that Paul, I think he still learn technique and skill.
He might pull it out of him. I don't know. I don't trust him. Paul George, exactly. He's gonna do his little, you know what I mean, his little trickery. I think Paul George got game. We all know Paul George he a smooth bucket. A lot of people like even just how he creates his shots. He knows how to get space, separation, the whole nine. Got a nice smooth handle, pull up, all that. Game silky. His mind, I don't like Paul George's mind, man. I'm telling you, to be 6'7", athletic, and could pull up on a jump shot, to do some of the stuff he do, I don't like how he think, bro. Basketball-wise, I don't like it. He's not aggressive enough. He's not, even with the Sixers. Several times when B wasn't there, we was suspecting Paul George, him and Maxey to do what him and VJ did tonight. They combined for 74 points. We ain't never see Paul. Did they combine for 60 last year? Him and Maxey.
I thought Paul George, in my opinion, wanted to come here not to be the guy. I think he wanted to just get that money.
Somebody said that before. Can Paul George run like a point forward? for this team.
Yeah, I mean, he looked like because we really don't have a real point guard running right now.
Can we point him forward to another team? Can we do that? Is that possible? Because I don't want him no more, bro. After what I seen tonight, I'm done with Paul George, bro. I'm good on him. I'm good on Paul George. I take Oubre right now. Oubre shows me more as regards grit and heart than Paul George. Game, Paul George got it. I like where Oubre head is at. I'll fight, man. I'm cool with Paul George, bro. Can he come back and do some stuff? Yes, because he's a baller. Will he?
Why didn't he play tonight? Why didn't he play tonight?
He's still coming off of an injury. He coming off of surgery.
What injury?
Yeah, what is hurt?
He ain't playing months.
He ain't get surgery in the offseason?
I don't know.
On what? I don't know what happened. What happened to him?
I thought he had surgery in the offseason.
He said Bob Myers in the front office now. PG Day. I do think his days is number. I think PG Day. I think his number at the performance. Let us have another 5 to 6 games like this in our first 10 games. Paul George probably gonna be gone. I'm telling you now. With Quentin Grimes,
nobody want him.
Somebody go. How long is his contract? How long is it left? How long is left on it?
He got 3 more years at like $50 million.
Wow.
By the time, it'll be perfect. By the time his contract coming off the books, it'll be time to sign VJ and some of these young boys.
What's that Denzel mean? On that movie, the airplane movie, and it'd be like, God help me. Like that's how I feel with the ball. Paul George, this is crazy. Another 3 years? Come on, man. That's wow. Okay.
That's going to be too. By the last year to be a contract trading to get some cap space for somebody.
He had knee surgery in July.
Yeah.
He sustained an injury during the off-season workout.
Wow. Brittle, man. So that's you telling me. How old is he? 30 what?
But I'm saying, who's to say he still don't players come in all the time after they retired and then they come and work with people like how Akeem was working with Embiid and some of the other centers? Don't dudes do that all the time? So my thing is, if he's on your roster, I ain't saying you got to sit here and give him all these minutes or nothing, but if he's on your roster, why not have him sitting up there and help him coach the young boys up?
I hope he is. I just don't like his mindset. When you working with a dude 24/7, or you working closely with him, let's say that, you start sprinkling in your ideology and how you feel about the game, and he gonna sprinkle in that foolishness, and I ain't for it. I'm not for
Lions now is different, bro. They don't listen to old heads on that type time. They look at old heads like, all right, you know what you do. No, they don't look at them and being like, I want to be like you. They looking at it like, I'm going to do better than you. These young boys don't
Maxey
be looking
was
at
like that with Harden.
Huh?
Y'all saying Maxey was like that with Harden?
What was like what? But yeah, he got his score. He didn't get Harden's mindset and how to play.
I'll say this about James Harden.
Yeah, for a minute. Maybe he started talking about that Jezebel for a minute. He started getting with that Harden mindset a little bit.
Harden, Harden love ball though. Harden loves.
He do. Yes, he do. And I'm not sure Paul George loved ball like that either. Be honest with you, I'm not positive.
But we got. Man, we must have the best backcourt in the NBA. We must have the best backcourt in the NBA.
I'm gonna wait till we get a couple games in, but I do like the look of it.
$40 million, $400 million assistant coaches. I agree. That's what's happening.
That's basically what it is.
That's what we relegated to. Go ahead.
Right now, without thinking, what backcourt you taking over the Sixers right after game one?
What you say?
You said without thinking.
What you say?
Backcourt. What backcourt with Curry after game one? Overreacting. We overreacting after one game.
Curry got the white bull, Podziemski. That's nah. Curry carried a lot of weight, but Podziemski ain't that bull. Maxey and VJ right now is probably like 3 backcourts. I would give the Bulls from Cleveland. Them Bulls, I get them some.
What about OKC? Who the 2 guard in OKC next to Shea?
You got
the muscular dude. He's all right.
Warriors do got a nice squad, MOTC, but backcourt wise, I don't like the Bull Pajemski like that. He cool, but I don't really like him. I'm liking Maxey and VJ right now. I got to think about the league. Who back there with Brunson?
That's what I was about to ask too.
You got Brunson and I'm drawing a blank. They still got the Bulls start? What's his name from Villanova? Did the other Bull Villanova start in the backcourt?
Ooh, Hart.
Yeah. Yeah, is Hart starting with him back there?
Oh no, wait. Hey, what's his name? Bridges. Bridges is
Bridges is small forward, I think, don't he?
Small forward.
Yeah,
Hart the 2 guard.
It's OG. What OG play? OG all over the place. He play everything, don't he?
Oh, I think Bridges might be playing 2 guard for them.
They got Mikal playing shooting guard. Okay, all right. I didn't know that. That's a nice backcourt. OG the small forward. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's. I mean, there you go. That's a good one.
Yeah, but it ain't like, I mean, like you said, if you sitting there and just talking about backcourts just off top. I mean, Boston, you got Derek White and Jaylen Brown.
They was hooping tonight too. Derek White was off in the first half, and he came to life. he pulled one of them Curry joints on. I think it was on Maxey or VJ. Somebody. It was nasty.
He did.
But I think Hart is hurt. But if Hart is he the starter? Dalin said Hart is the starting shooting guard.
Bridges the 3. Dow Sim. Yo, we got a squad though, yo.
Who back there with Ant? Is Ant in Minnesota? Is Ant and who? Who the other running mate with Ant? When Ja healthy, you got Ja Morant in the Bull. Baines ain't Baines.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Baines. No, do Baines still play? Did they trade him?
I think they. Oh, you might be right. Hold up. I think they did trade the Bull Baines.
They trade Baines. They traded it.
I think they might. Oh, I think they did.
All right, I gotta look at who we play next. Who next?
Well, I'm looking at ESPN.com. The Knicks depth chart got Jalen Brunson and Mikal Bridges as a 2. OG is the small forward. Karl Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson. That's what it was to start off. And then they had Jordan Clarkson is coming in as the backup 2, and Josh Hart is the backup 3.
Okay. I mean, that's a good one too. Good backcourt combination. I'm hyped off of Maxey and VJ. They gonna be a problem, man. I'm telling you, the thing I like about VJ's athleticism, when all else fails, you jump over somebody. You can't, if you off shooting, go to the rack, jump over somebody and draw a foul. That is a huge factor in somebody creating points and also fouls on the other team. I'm loving this. I'm hyped, man. I'm hyped, bro. I'm hyped.
Yeah. Well, win the next game.
What we up next, Ethan? You clicking on stuff, but you ain't doing nothing.
I was.
He clicking on all these buttons.
The Hornets. We got the Hornets Saturday.
We gotta wait that long? Okay. What y'all think about the NBA game back on NBC? Did y'all like that? Y'all like it? Glad it's back.
I like it. It's on Peacock. Baby, let's go.
Yeah. It was kind of nostalgic. I like the nostalgic of the. I mean, that was. It was almost like hearing the Monday Night Football anthem. When you hear that again, like that always brings back some good nostalgic memories.
Hey, brother, man.
Wemby got 20. Yeah, Wemby gonna be a problem this year, bro. If Wemby can stay healthy, he gonna be. That dude is a freak athlete build. Like he a freak body build bull. Like
you know what's funny? They had
pause. They said
that was a freak body boy saying.
They said Wemby got taller in the offseason. So something's wrong with his medulla. What's the thing that make you keep growing? Not medulla oblongata. What's it called? It's something that make you keep growing. His joint is stuck. He probably won't stop growing. He done grew 2 more inches. Pause. They said over the offseason.
Yeah, that's not
so on 2K on the game, right? They had a thing where they had a build you could make basically a Wemby build, and he was unstoppable. Like people was complaining, like y'all got to patch this. Like it was like they was just back there shooting. They could just straight come out there and just shoot over everybody, and like it ain't nothing you could do about it.
That's wild. But that's what he is, though. I seen a highlight where he took 2 steps from the 3-point line, and he was in the paint almost dunking. That's crazy. 2 steps. That's crazy, bro. This boy, he wild. He wild.
Yeah. Sixers got a chance to make a run.
Chill. They say I'm important. See, it's some stuff. With this pause game thing, you don't even know really how to word certain things. You almost gotta go everything by the book. This is insane.
But you inserted the word freak boy though. Like that's
I've been saying that was the terminology. See, that was the terminology we used back in the day. Freak athlete, all that kind of stuff like that. Maybe freak boy was a little different. But I'm just saying. He is. He call the boy Elliot. He's unlike anything we ever seen before. And they talk about he's still growing. This is madness. But we're gonna see.
We'll see if he can stay healthy.
That's the problem.
So that is.
When you grow out,
Sixers got a chance too. Sixers got a chance because Halliburton. He I don't even know if he's gonna come back this year. And Jason Tatum.
And which we'll call and Dame. You got Dame going, Tatum going, Holly going, Dame Dollar. He was in Milwaukee, wasn't he? Did he even?
They'll be fine without it.
Yeah, I mean, I think the team that's going to be this is when you're going to need Embiid and some of them to play against Cleveland. Cleveland got the size in there. It's like we got the backcourt to match up with them, but Cleveland got size and wings. So they got like a 4.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all go ahead on my man Dame. Dame put too much work in this league for y'all to call him a fake Rolly. Dame has been too instrumental in this league for y'all to hate him. He's number 4 in the all-time 3-point shooter.
He wasn't happy there. He's happy. You know who Dame is in the NFL? AJ Brown. AJ Brown to be happy going somewhere, just putting up a lot of numbers. And
AJ won.
He's not happy with that. He wasn't happy with that.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. AJ won a Super Bowl. He's still not really satisfied with that. He won numbers, and I understand.
I think did you see? Did one of y'all posted something? Posted where the guy that was talking about how he could understand how AJ how he feel, because it's like the first thing you do, you talk about winning the chip and everything else, and then you want to build your legacy. And it's like right now, how can you build your legacy if you consider yourself a top tier receiver? How you gonna build that legacy if your team you on is just run?
Yeah, you getting 3 catches, 22 yards.
He's gonna get. I don't know. He's gonna get paid, and he's gonna win. And he's still going to be known as a top receiver. He ain't going to be known as the best because he ain't going to get the numbers.
That's what he want, though. Why can't you have it? You can Rice got numbers and Super Bowls. Why can't you? See, my thing is, I'm not trying to get too far the beaten path because this is definitely a night to celebrate VJ and Maxey and the Sixers as a team. But you put a lot of. AJ said he catches 300 balls a day. Now that's probably about on par with the top Jamar Chase and Jefferson and all these other balls. You could tell he loves to work out, workaholic. He loves the game. He loves putting in the work to be great. So you want to be rewarded for that in the back end. I'm not mad at that. I'm not. I do want him to. My only thing is I want him to understand that greatness is only possible if your relationship with your quarterback is good. That helps your greatness. If you look at all the great wide receiver quarterback team, they wasn't best buddies like we're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored. They wasn't on that type time, but they were very comfortable with each other. You know what I'm saying? They worked out with each other. AJ don't even work out no more with Jalen and all that kind of stuff like that. It's like, bro, you got to understand you can be your own worst enemy or you can be your best advocate. If you got on the same page with Jalen, worked out with him and all that, I'm telling you, it would change everything, man. AJ got to get out his own way with that. That's my thing.
Let's take this back to Dame Dollar, right? He would rather stay in Portland, feel like he loyal to the soil, be Dame Dollar, and lose, and he's happy with that. He's happy.
Didn't he take a shot at winning when he went to Milwaukee? He tried to take a shot at winning when he went to Milwaukee, didn't he?
I don't think if you would say he would do it again. He would do it again.
I don't say you saying
that's his best opportunity.
I don't think he was happy with losing. I just think he was comfortable where he was at. Like it take a lot. You guys think? I think we only see basketball players as showing up on game day. He got a family. You got community there. It's a whole bunch of stuff that's involved.
Your kids that grew up out there and everything else.
Relationships throughout the years with different people with the organization. Like you said, your kids, they got friends, and now you just talking about picking up and leaving. That's not easy to do. Most people don't even want to leave their job. And they got probably could get another job right around the corner, but they so comfortable with it. Their schedule is nice. They understand, you know what I mean? They supervisor might be cool, whatever. It's reasons why you just kind of hang in there because you get comfortable. I don't think he was comfortable.
Familiarity.
Like AJ, we talking about your legacy, though. We talking about your legacy.
Yeah, I mean.
If he don't win, he won't be a top 20 player.
I agree with that.
Who you talking about?
He's on Dame.
Oh.
So if you're happy with that, I'm not knocking him. But I just don't think.
Why wouldn't he? AI ain't win. He wasn't up in the top rankings for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like that. He had one.
AI probably top. Would you put AI on top 20? I think most people got AI top 3 or 4 shooting guard all the time. I don't. Hey, Sergeant Bass, I don't think they overblow this friction between him and Jalen. The team, remember, what's his name? The Bull just came back. Brandon Graham, before he left, made that kind of passionate speech about everybody getting on the same page. I believe it's a true rift between AJ and Jalen Hurts right now. I think that one time we know they were very close. I don't think they're nowhere near as close as that no more. Even on when AJ was just mentioning top players in the quarterbacks in the game or something like that, he didn't even mention Jalen, and this was just recent. So I think.
Hold on,
But you know what's funny though? We talk all this about what AJ.
AI Harden. I think I'm putting Harden over AI. I'm sorry.
Whoa! You put Harden over Bubba Chuck?
Yeah,
I might if we talk about career.
Yeah, the longevity's there. I gotta put Harden over. He did it for longer.
I'm only because AI did get to the
just talking about guards. You
only reason why I would be even a discussion, in my opinion.
You putting Chris Paul over? You put him over Chris Paul?
Who?
AI.
Yeah. I'm putting AI over Harden too. I'm not taking. I like Harden.
Hold on. You putting him over? We talking about? Are we talking over? You putting him over Magic? You putting him over Isaiah?
No, I said shooting guards.
Okay.
I said it's Jordan, Kobe, and maybe D Wade and AI. Those the people to me. That's the top 4.
I'm putting D Wade over AI. I think I'm going to D Wade over AI.
AI's not in the top 20 though. He's not in the top 20.
He might be right outside. I think he can make the top 25 or 30. AI was iconic baller who could not be.
What about Carmelo? Carmelo, did he ever win? I know he ain't up in that.
Yeah, AI dragged the team to the finals on his back, and when
the clutchness of that, and he was clutch that whole run. That's he got to go over Harden just off of that. That run
was crazy.
Harden's never been that clutch in any kind of run in the playoffs.
Didn't Harden have one of the greatest regular season runs as far as scoring?
No.
Right,
He said,
I'm talking about play like the
playoffs.
playoffs.
The greatest playoff meltdowns. coming off when he went like 0 for 13 from 3 or something like that in the playoffs. And I like Harden. I'm not even taking a shot at Harden. I do agree with Ethan. Harden loves ball. Harden then created some moves. He works on different moves and all that kind of stuff like that. He knows how to even manipulate the rules to his advantage. That takes a measure of forethought about the game, and it just takes a measure of practice. That's what Harden do. He love ball. I'm not hating on Harden. I'm not taking him over.
Hold on. Hey, brother, man. Yeah, Iverson only been to one finals, but if you lived through and watched that run in that finals, like he had multiple 50-point games. He was going toe to toe with Vince Carter, dropping 50-point games, going against each other. Then he went against the Bucks, who had Ray Allen, Big Dog, and Sam Cassell. AI, and then he went against Shaq and Kobe. AI that year, Harden ain't never touching nothing that AI did in that playoff run that year.
How many years is that? Is that accurate? I led the league and scored for 6 years. Yeah, that's. I knew he did several years. 6 years. That's impressive. That's impressive. AI was that bull, man. AI was that bull. I think as time goes on a little bit, we forget how good AI really was.
The league of skills too.
AI so you putting what about you putting AI over Clyde the Glide?
I think I might put AI over Clyde. I like Clyde the Glide too, but I think I might put AI over Clyde the Glide. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. To me, Clyde didn't have that killer instinct like that. Like, I know we talk about that a lot when it comes to Jordan, Brown, and Kobe and all that. But Clyde, to me, to be as gifted as he was athletically and as tall as he was, he should have been, I think, a little bit more dominant. He let Jordan take his lunch in that final.
I actually was rooting for Portland that year, bro.
A lot of people was.
That was my squad. Like, Jerome Curtis, Buck Williams, and all. That Portland squad was my squad. I like watching that squad run. And when he came out, game one, Mike just put a dagger in that ball. And Clyde, you ain't hear nothing from Clyde the rest of the time.
Yeah, he kind of let me down. Drexler was bull, X-Men. I'm not hating, but he kind of let me down in that finals, man. I was very disappointed in Clyde and after that finals. But yeah, listen, y'all. We got backcourt. It's official after one game. After one game, we can call it. We might go to tip. We pouring out the anointing oil. It is upon his scalp. He is him, and we got a backcourt, bro. We're gonna enjoy this all season. Let's get right.
We see y'all next game, yo.
All right, peace.
Deuces. We out of here.
We out.
Ethan don't know how to turn it off.